Hi there guys, Katie here. Welcome back to my channel. First and foremost, I have to apologize that we did not do a Sunday video. The flu has been going through our house, so it's been a couple of rough days, but we are recovered. We are looking forward to the holidays, and of course, we've been back out thrifting. So come along today. I will show you guys some things that I picked up on a recent thrift trip, and I will also show you guys a piece that I bought and sold for a nice little profit in about 24 hours. So I'm excited to show you guys everything. So come along, let's get thrifting. I don't know what it is about this chair. Maybe it was the color, maybe it was the wood on the sides. I had to show it in this video. It did not come home with me, but I certainly did love it. I also came across quite a bit of kind of cool oil paintings and just older art pieces during this recent thrift trip. I am still snagging these up for gallery walls and just small little areas of the house that need some touching up. While this little one was cute, I did not take it home. I did, however, get a larger one. This one was $4.99, and it also had some information attached to it about the artist who liked to spend time in Italy. And here's a close-up of that photo, or of that painting. I'm sorry. It's right down there to the left. Let me zoom in on that a little. There we go. So this was the painting that I bought. It is an oil painting, and it is in beautiful shape and artist signed. So I am going to be looking more into this. Like I said, there is some information on the back about the artist. So for $4.99, I had to bring that home with me. These vintage trays were so cute, and I do love displaying these, especially during the holidays. They had $5 each on these. Now, had this been a few months ago when I was crazy about fall, I might have grabbed one. They are fairly common. You do tend to see them, in antique shops and whatnot. But for $5, I decided to leave those behind. Someone is going to find them and absolutely love them. I thought those old dishes were pretty. Old silver plate. But look at how empty our shelves are right now. I mean, there's just not a lot of stuff out. I don't know what that's about. I did look at these brass candle holders. I thought those were beautiful. But also they had, $4.99 on those. And I couldn't justify spending $10 on a pair right now with the holidays. But I did want to show them off. Cute little Dalmatian collection, and I did like that little music box next to them too. Kind of a cute vintage Christmas piece. Another look at those candle holders. Those were hard to leave behind. Those were really, really cool. I have so many of them though. It's been a little slim pickings lately. As you can see, there just is not a lot on the shelves. And what is there is just kind of pretty common houseware stuff. And even the common houseware stuff, I mean, it seems like they have $4.99 and $5.99 on things. So it's just not any really fantastic deals. This beautiful old hall mixing bowl was $4.99. It probably would have had a good resale value had it not been so damaged. I did like it just for the design on it. I thought the root vegetables on it were really cute. And there was a fun pink depression glass pitcher behind it. They had $6.99 on that. It kind of seems like any good vintage they are getting, they've been marking it way up. This is all at Goodwill that I'm speaking specifically about. It seems like they're marking it up. Otherwise, it's been hard to shop lately at our local Goodwills. I'm hoping maybe after the new year that will change a little bit. It's one of the reasons I've just been going to the animal rescue thrift so much, because they just put so much stuff out and they're so reasonable. These were kind of cool planters. I did find them to be a little bit unusual, a little bit different. I think they had $4.99 each on those. I did grab this little Christmas ornament. It was only 29 cents. I'm not sure if it's like a Christopher Radko or, something like that. I'm trying to think of the other Christmas brand. It's not coming to mind right offhand. But for only 29 cents, that did come home with me. This needlepoint was very sweet. A lot of wood signs at Goodwill now. I mean, those used to be all the rage for quite some time, and it seems like those are all starting to kind of funnel through to Goodwill now. So if you do like those, you can get them at a pretty decent price at Goodwill now. But you are seeing a lot of those. This was kind of fun and tacky, this candle holder. And I thought she had a very sweet face. This was kind of a cool picture, and it was like three-dimensional, which was kind of different. And they had $5.99 on her. I also found a really cool kind of copper piece, and it was marked on the bottom. I believe it was Georgian copper. Some of those pieces can be pretty valuable. This one was $3.99, and it's just like a wall hanging piece. You guys know I'm crazy about copper these days. But these also do have a pretty decent, if you get them at a good price, they do have a decent resale value on the internet. This map caught my eye. I like framed maps whenever I see them. It's something that I have to kind of think about because I do find them to be pretty fascinating. I'm afraid they might have put out the last of their Christmas. You can see that it's kind of dwindling down here. This little bohemian basket was cute. I'm just getting really cheap these days. I don't know if it's because of the holidays being here and just knowing that I need funds for so many other things right now. But, when I see prices with $4.99 and $5.99, I just keep shopping. But I did want to show you guys, I did get this at the Animal Thrift. And you can see, I think I paid $3.99 for it. And the Animal Thrift is the local thrift store that makes, it donates to local animal shelters. But this is a wooden horse, and he is on rollers, like a little rolling horse. And he had a sticker on him, made in Poland. I'm not quite sure of the age. He is older, but I'm not quite sure of the age. He does have a little faux fur tail. But it was really an unusual kind of little folk art piece. And so I did go ahead and grab it. From that thrift, and as you can see underneath, it has the little label that it was made in Poland. But I just found it to be really unusual. So that did come home with me, and I'm going to show you guys what that sold for here in just a moment. Also brought home this lovely little lady. She was a few bucks. Can you guys believe these were made with, I was told, real hair? I don't know how true that is, but these were made by Norcrest, Japan. And they are pretty collectible amongst the people who do vintage Christmas. Flipping her over, you can see the little foil label. And she is in okay shape. She did have a crack along her foot. I think I'm going to be most likely reselling her, even though she does have the crack. I think I should still be able to make a little bit of money off of her. And I did also grab these greeting cards. I keep buying blank Christmas cards because I keep telling myself that I am going to get some sent out this year. And these ones were entirely too cute with all of the little squirrels on them. You guys know I love my squirrels. So these were 59 cents each. So I brought those home from the thrift. And I also grabbed these playing cards. There were two packages. One was 99 cents, one was 59 cents. And you can see the one, it said it was made in Shanghai, China, and it features this beautiful little velvet back. And it also has some really cool pictures on the cards. So I do think I'm going to go through these and make sure there's a full set there. And if so, I will most likely be adding those to my sell pile. The other pack is it's just like a vintage casino pack. So I did grab those as well. Another really cool piece I found on this trip at the Animal Thrift was this old Santa plate, and this is fine bone china, made in England, Queen's China. This is actually a serving piece, so it has like the tabs on the sides, but the graphic on him is just it's gorgeous. I did find more of these online. They have a decent resale value. I could not find another platter like this online. But I'm still looking. For now, he is going to go into my collection of Christmas items, but I thought this was an awesome vintage Christmas find. I'll be happy to keep it if I end up having to do that. And then here's just some footage from the Animal Thrift. The stuff that I showed you guys just a little bit ago all came from a recent trip that it was kind of crowded in there, so I really didn't have the chance to record. It was a little bit more chilled out today. I did find this box of Cat's Meow. I believe that's what it was called, the Cat's Meow Villages that used to be really popular in the 80s. Kind of a cool old planter. He wasn't priced, unfortunately, but he was kind of fun. I also found a really neat Christopher Radko ornament. And I know what you're thinking. It really doesn't look like a big deal, does it? It was $2.99, and it had the tags on it still. This was called the Polar Express, and it was a limited edition 1995 ornament. I did look those up. I will share with you in just a minute of what those are selling for, but that did come home with me. Lots of other cute little things on this trip. Cute Raggedy Ann and Andy plastic kids cup. And they always have some interesting mugs, so I always like looking. And I did snag this little set of vintage felt stockings. One is like a tennis shoe, and the other one is like a Mary Jane saddle shoe. And these are felt. They were only 99 cents each. So those absolutely had to come home with me. And of course, a cute brass apple. I think every teacher I ever had growing up had one of those apples on their desks. But going back to that ornament, one recently sold on eBay for $74.95. Same one. Apparently, it's a very collectible ornament. And then I have to show you guys my folk art horse. I sold in less than 24 hours for $70 on eBay. So that was a fantastic and quick flip. Paid $3.99, sold for $70. I was thrilled. That gives me a little extra change to finish up my Christmas shopping. So all in all, it was a great week. I'm glad we're feeling better. I hope you guys are all staying healthy, and I hope that you guys check back with me later in the week for more thrifting videos. Like and subscribe if you like what you see, and until we talk again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy thrifting.